Everybody else, so it took you all 4 weeks to do the potions, Thorn?
Math worked out unless I want to spend more money.
Okay. And then,
Well, to be fair, just I don't know if you guys saw it, but if you guys didn't see, there is 12,550 gold pieces left in the party's treasury. That's more than enough to fully kit. That's enough gold right there to fully kit out. I think maybe like at least like 20 player characters
It's a lot
or
of money,
something like that. Yeah.
okay.
but we could use it for other things too. So
Yes.
And then, yeah, and there's no other potions you're trying to brew?
no, just healing potions for now.
Okay.
I know I'm kind of taking up a whole lot of the session here. I apologize.
Yeah.
Um,
Can we
I
get
do have two more
anti-venom
topics for
potions?
research.
Sorry, Rich, say that again.
Oh, can we get anti-venom potions?
Yeah, anti-venoms it's possible to make anti-venom with the healer's kits.
I guess could I hire somebody to do that? Like, does it have to be one of the party to do that, or?
Let's see, it says here, Argo says, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, but my junk is on fire. It must have been that discount orgy. I gotta find a temple and have this curse removed. I'll up with you guys later."
I mean, that's a good way of RPing out the fact that you missed a session
I mean, that can work.
because of computer issues.
Oh man, rough.
Poor guy's got a MacBook though, but
no, Chromebook.
oh, is it Chrome? Oh, it's even worse.
Yeah, you thought it was better than it was.
If it was a MacBook, he wouldn't have had all the issues that he's been having. And it also would have been more expensive.
I don't think I have
Yeah.
anything else I would want to do.
Okay.
I have everything I need mostly.
You can use you can use
How many herbalism kits did that cost, by the way, to make all those potions?
So hold on. I gave an additional cost to brew, but it still uses the same base level, I believe. Hold on, where's my?
Let me check my handbook here.
What was the thing that I gave you with the
It was in Discord. You have to scroll quite a bit to find it.
Yeah.
That was from Xanathar's, right?
Yeah. I used that. I did that, but I like modified it a bit. Let's do a search potion and see what happens.
Where's my Xanathar's book?
Let's see. For healing potions, you can spend double the cost to brew it in half the time, and pay for 3 times. For each additional one in that time frame. You can also brew potions at a similar cost. Let's see. Let's jump to that one. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so a healing potion takes 1 day, 25. Greater healing takes 1 work week at 100 GP, and I said so. Okay, and then I said you can spend double the cost to brew it in half the time, which means you can spend 200 to do it in 3.5 days. So you could essentially get 2 potions a week for 400 gold pieces is what that was. And pay 3 times as much, or pay for 3 times for each one. So you can spend 300 for half a week to get 2 potions, and then 300 for a second half a week, which means for 600 GP you would get 4 potions.
Okay, so the cost includes like buying all the herbalism kits and stuff?
Um,
Because I have 5. I just didn't know if I needed to use all of them or.
Just can create these potions. Tons of cost for the potion creation table. So that is the cost of for healing potions. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back to the book here, and
This is from the downtime section.
yeah, that's yeah, page 130 of Xanathar's is where the table is. Let's see. All right, and I got a roll for your thing. So how many was it gonna take you 4 weeks to do the 12? No.
Yeah, I would have taken the 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, no, because you can get 4 in 1 week, so it would have taken you 3 weeks.
I did the math for because it triples, so the math works out 3 a week. Unless I missed something.
No, because you spend double to do it in half the time, and then you spend triple instead of double to get an additional potion. Because you're paying the extra, so you should be getting 2 every half week, which means that every week you should be getting 4.
Oh, okay, that's how that works.
Yeah.
All right.
It's one of those like, well, you're paying for an assistant already, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to do with that last week.
Research?
I could research. Actually, well, do I really need that though?
I'm gonna tell you this before we get to the next set of like research topics. The next research topics are gonna be focused for Xeon and not the group's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want more stuff other than what I've learned about group knowledge that I'm not gonna keep a secret, you should probably do some research now. But you will know it at the right moment.
Yeah, that tends to be how it works.
Do you want to think about it more? I can take his next research while you.
Yeah, I'll take a minute to think.
Okay. Let me go over to Rich real quick.
That's fine.
Rich, I did give you. I don't know if you saw. You do get to make magic items. Not in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna make this magical sword. You can take a common item and give it a +1. I believe it's 2,000 gold pieces to do so, and it takes 10 work weeks.
A +1 to
like a +1 to hit and damage. Like it just makes it a magical weapon +1. It does take a while though. But one of the things you can do is you can do something that's kind of like a little bit of an interesting thing. You do you know how to brew potions yourself for your character?
I'm not proficient with an herbalism kit, if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not asking for herbalism. There's a very specific where's my players? No, but there's like it's not just herbalism kit, but there's a different
Does alchemist supplies work?
yeah, alchemist supplies. Like, do you know alchemy or anything?
Let's see here. I'm looking at my I'm using D&D Beyond for another thing to be able to see all my options. Hang on.
What's your background?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Not sure if I ever filled out the background.
Yeah,
that's usually where you tend to get tool proficiencies and stuff.
Right. I mean, it's a custom background that I have on D&D Beyond. and it was. I never actually filled out my tools.
Oh, well.
So what's the tool that allows you to do? What's it called? Alchemist supplies.
Yeah,
I
because it's.
chose. Let's see here. I chose 2 skills and 2 proficiencies. So I guess I can do alchemist supplies.
Hold on, where's the list of all the.
It's
Oh,
on.
you know what? I think I was going to make the pan flute one of my tools. What does it mean if you have a proficiency in a musical instrument as a tool?
You add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
when you're
whenever you
doing-
make a
like
performance
specifically
test
like
and
for
stuff.
performance.
Oh, that's pretty worthless.
You
Well,
can
people.
create pretty creative with it.
Yeah, a lot of people feel
Oh,
that.
what
A lot of
if
people
you have a
feel that.
poison? If you have a poisoner's kit, are you able to make anti-venom with that?
Let me double check. I believe that's supposed to be the opposite.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Or were you saying the alchemist? Oh no, you're saying the alchemist supplies would allow me to do a +1 to things,
No, so
or is that just something you can do in general?
yeah,
I-
no. Jeez. Okay, so
I think it
having
would basically
having
allow you.
proficiency in the poisoner's kit allows you to use the poisoner's kit to make poison. Having proficiency in the alchemist supplies allows you to make non-healing potions.
Oh, okay.
So if you had the fire breath spell, you could make a potion of fire breath, for example.
Whoa, you could?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah,
you can
it would
make potions
it would
that-
give you like a one-time use of that spell for whoever drinks it.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you
weird.
can turn spells into potions, and when you drink said potion, instead of doing a scroll, you can do it as a potion
Depending on the
Oh,
spell.
for certain things, like a potion of enlarge, right? If you had the enlarge spell, you could turn it into a potion, so when somebody drinks that potion, they get really big.
I see.
It would function as if they cast the spell, so they would have to do the
Mhm.
concentration.
Yes. Like a scroll.
Yeah, I have 2 scrolls of Tasha's laughter, but because they're scrolls, only wizards can use them. Or maybe if they have that spell in that class's spell list. I don't really understand how it works.
Exactly. Potions allow anybody to be able to use it.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I don't
Oh,
have
wait,
to be
you,
a
you
wizard
have
to
a
drink
scroll of
enlarge.
Tasha's laughter?
Yeah, I made 2 because I have the spell in my spell list. In case
Oh,
I
you-
ever ran out of spell slots and wanted to use it.
Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting. So it saves you spell slots.
Yeah,
yeah.
it still costs the action to use it, and I think if you have to roll to see if you do it right. So it's not without risk, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's
There's
useful.
yeah. Examples of things you can make with alchemist kits are things like you can make soap or perfume. You can also make oil. You can actually make antitoxin with alchemists. You can also make alchemist fire or a dose of acid.
Because I guess one thing I'm thinking about right now is like if on our trip, like none of us have lesser restoration. So
Incorrect. I have lesser restoration.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Oh, so then getting poisoned is not a big deal.
It still is because it's still a spell slot and it's still in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, that's the point.
But if you get something that can equal out like a greater restoration, I do not have greater restoration because I'm only a ranger. I'm like a 1/3 spellcaster or a half spellcaster. So I'm not going to get greater restoration until a long time from now.
So if you get petrified, is that
That's greater.
that's greater?
Yeah,
Petrification is greater. I think poison, paralysis, and there's something else. Let me look it
Blinded.
up.
blindness, deafness, uh, paralysis.
Okay,
But
the
there's one.
specific you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Those are the only 4 status effects on top of a disease. Or I can cure a disease, basically. If someone has like fucking pneumonia or something, I touch them with lesser restoration, they don't have pneumonia. Or I can cure blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
And
Greater restoration does petrified, or basically greater restoration just cures any
I can also,
condition.
because I'm one of Freeka's followers, I can neutralize poisons. Just once per day though, and diseases.
Okay. Well, I guess maybe I'll, if I can, say in my downtime that I made an anti-venom potion, or what do you call it?
Yeah, anti-venom. Let's see, or antitoxin. Let's see here.
Antitoxin.
Let's see. That would
Thankfully, poisoned isn't too bad in D&D 5th edition. It's just disadvantage on your attacks and maybe your saves. I don't remember exactly.
You say it's not bad, but that's still pretty bad.
It's a lot better than taking damage every turn.
It's disadvantage. Well, some of them do deal damage.
Yeah, the poison condition gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, and then certain
The
poisons.
poison effect can still do damage over time.
Yeah, but
it's a separate condition.
The condition itself though is only So antitoxin is kind of interesting in that it does not itself cure the poison, but it gives you advantage on saving throws against the poison condition. So, and it's
I already have resistance to poison.
Yeah, so you yourself are not necessarily worried about poison. You just want to be able to give other people an advantage on poison, and it would be, according to the book here, it would cost.
I also have advantage against poison.
It would cost 50 gold pieces and take you 1 week to make a vial, which means you can spend 100 gold pieces to spend half a week. And therefore you can spend 150 gold pieces to get 2 vials in half a week.
Would I need well, this is taking place over 2 weeks. Is that right?
Yeah, you have 2 weeks of time. And that's yeah, the extra money is essentially you paying somebody else to help you brew as well.
So let's see here. So if I want 2 antitoxin potions, that's going to cost me 100 gold?
150.
150. Okay.
But so you have proficiency in the alchemist supplies, is what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so according to this, a common potion takes you 1 week. An uncommon potion takes you 2 weeks at 200 GP. So, let me get that donjon. Donjon items. Page up. So then donjon, and then we go to potion, and we choose rarity. let's say uncommon. Uncommon potions you can make are Oil of Slipperiness, Potion of Animal Friendship, Potion of Fire Breath, Potion of Greater... No, not the healing ones. Potion of Growth, Potion of Resistance, Potion of Water Breathing, Potion of Hill Giant Strength. So, and a Potion of Poison, which looks like a healing potion, but poisons people instead.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are cool. Is that from Xanathar's?
These should all just be in the player's handbook.
Oh, really?
Or the Dungeon Master's Guide. I'm not sure. Because they're it might be in the DMG because they're potions. For rare items, see, rare takes 10 work weeks, so you can do half the time, which you still wouldn't have been able to finish in the month anyways. So the uncommon ones are the common potions you can brew as well is a potion of climbing. The other thing you can do is you can take a spell that you can cast that is that targets that would only target one person, like the self, and put it into a potion at a rate of let's see, 1, 2, 3. Where's my book at? With level 1 spells being uncommon, common, level 2 spells being uncommon, level 3 spells being rare, level 4 spells being very rare, and level 5 spells being legendary potions. So you could make a level 2 spell that you have into a potion.
Oh, interesting.
Here, where's your sheet? Let me see what spells you have here. Sorry. So let's see your level 2 spells. So not necessarily. You don't really have anything that. Here we go. You have enlarge, reduce, right? So you can do that, which is hey, that's one of the ones that I said. Giant growth, but you can make a shrinking potion as well. You can do a potion of Misty Step.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll take it. If you don't want it.
That would just be a one-time use of Misty Step?
Yeah, but it would also be a Misty Step that you do as a bonus action. Well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
which is fine because the spell's already a bonus action.
Yeah.
It'd be a waste if it was a full action.
But you can also do a potion of shield.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which you do as a bonus action.
Which you give to the barbarian, and the barbarian just drinks it and gains stupid AC on top of the AC he already has because he's fucking naked all the time.
But you can also do scrolls with the same thing. So you can do like a scroll of Scorching Ray, or a scroll of Rope Trick, for example.
You can do scrolls of just about anything. It just turns into a ton of time and money, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a 9th level spell scroll takes 48 work weeks and 250,000 gold pieces. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's a wizard subclass that they're doing testing for that's all about making scrolls, the scribe wizards.
Isn't that already released? I thought that was in Tasha's, wasn't it?
That might be in Tasha's. I don't remember.
I'd have to pull out Tasha's, but I don't feel like
it's pretty interesting because it lets you pump out scrolls like a lot all the time.
So while you're thinking about that, Zion, what is your question? Your research.
Okay. So following the part, so 3rd week, right? We're touching 3rd week. So this is after the party, right? And I have a new friend now named Julius, right? And party ends. I'm like, Julius, we should do this again sometime. I had a lot of fun. So my next research topic is going to be with a very knowledgeable sage, and the knowledgeable sage will be Julius. All right, Eddie? And the topic of research is Cleopatra. Is wooing over Cleopatra with Julius's help for a wise sage as a mentor. And it saddens me that Kyle's not here because I'm only doing this because of him. Because I couldn't think of anything else I needed to do for my research. And this is fucking hilarious.
So this does
We're researching Cleopatra.
This doesn't go down under research. Give me a moment.
I'm trying to learn things about Cleopatra that can help me win her over, you know? So I guess you could technically classify it as research, or you could technically classify it as something else if you really wanted to.
Hold on.
But
let me see if Xanathars has a thing for stalking.
For stalking?
I'm sure it does.
You got to make a stealth check. All right, I have expertise in that, Eddie. Instead of doing intelligence, I roll stealth. I have a plus 11. Let's go.
Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so the cost will be 250 gold pieces.
Okay. Small price to pay.
Julius the Sage.
He's a sage about his own knowledge, all right? He has a very special and a very eccentric type of knowledge.
And then I need you to make a persuasion roll.
A persuasion roll.
With advantage.
Oh, he likes you.
Taking care of the gold real quick. There we go. You said persuasion with advantage.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm not proficient in persuasion.
Okay.
At all.
Well, we'll take the 6 and we'll do that. Let's see.
I mean, I don't even know what we're doing. I think Eddie's just making this up as he goes, so I like it.
No, Xanathars definitely has rules for stalking.
Does it?
No.
Okay, so
because I'd be incredibly surprised.
So nothing. A 6 means that nothing new develops as far as the positive end of getting information on her.
So I spent all this gold and I got nothing out of it.
Yeah, but
damn.
I mean, you got to hang out with Julius.
You did
I did get to hang out with Julius.
You did hang out with Julius, and let's see. Should be from here.
Do I have to roll a relationship encounter with him?
Let's see.
Don't give him ideas.
I mean, he created this whole mechanic.
I did.
Sorry, reputation.
Yeah.
He's got a whole reputation thing that he came up with, and it's kind of cool.
It is pretty cool.
So what ended up happening though is that because you were trying to get information on her and you were trying to look in on her and everything, it seems that you have become the target of a variety of embarrassing rumors, all of which is
interesting.
Mostly about you being a stalker and like being obsessed with Cleopatra.
Which isn't true because nobody would have seen me if I was actually stalking Eddie. I was just trying to gather information.
Yeah, but they saw Julius, and after they saw Julius, they saw you.
Well, I
And
mean, they already know Julius, so then why am I the butt of the jokes if they saw Julius? Why is it not Julius then?
because they also saw you. And Julius is known, so you're being
I
connected
would
with
like to make a stealth check here to try and avoid
him.
rumors. All right?
But what I will do is I
My
will.
persuasion is not representative of my stealth, all right?
No, this wasn't about that. This was
Oh,
this wasn't about you hiding and like peeking in on her. It was more about you trying to get information and talking to Julius. But you guys were talking about it, unfortunately, somewhere that was a little too public, and some people overheard, and then it kind of
okay.
spread from there. Um,
Gotcha.
now, mostly like from people who were like serving the wine and things like that, and then
Oh,
they
so nobody's.
yeah, but they gossiped to other people, and that's what spread. Um,
Gotcha.
now where is my thing? Hold on. Where did I put? Here it is. Um, so Julius, with you, you are currently friendly with him. So do me a favor, and yeah,
So this
let's.
all transpired over a week.
Yeah. Um,
So, okay. Gotcha.
you are friendly with him, so but I said nothing. You did get a negative from the thing from the rumor spreading, but he likes you, so that comes out to be a +0. So roll a d20 for me and tell me what you roll.
A D20. All right. 14.
14. Okay. So according to this, a 14 in friendly is a minor
In
gain.
friendly.
Yeah. So it's a minor gain, which means I need you to roll
Oh, yeah.
half
Minor
of
gain.
that
Yeah.
for a minor. So you roll a d8, add your rank and your social score, and then you cut that in half.
So D8 plus 5 is my rank plus my SNG bonus, you said?
No, your social score.
What's the social score?
The social score is.
Oh, right.
It's
From
your
what I rolled
yeah, it's
before,
your choice of charisma, intelligence, or wisdom modifier plus proficiency.
which I have on my desktop on a notepad. Which is my social score is 8.
All right.
So I add 8, so that's plus 13, right? And then I half that, you said?
Well, you roll a d8.
Oh, I have the entire thing.
Yeah, but then you cut that in half.
Okay, so I roll 1d8 plus 13, and then we cut it in half.
Uh-huh.
All right. Half of 15,
7.
which is rounded up or down. Okay, 7.
Let's see here, and
I rolled a fucking 2. A 2 plus 13. I got a 15.
yeah.
I'm still gonna follow through with what my plan was for the next week, and it'll even get funnier. I'm so happy about the rolls taking over full control of this.
All right, got that down. Cool. Moving up
All
with
right, Eddie.
Julius.
All right. And then can we tie into the last week because this kind of all ties together? You ready?
Okay.
So with the extensive knowledge that I learned from the first week, which I had planned, right? From researching and learning with Julius, I want to spend the last week trying to woo over Cleopatra with the extensive knowledge of what I have just learned about her. Which is absolutely nothing because that's what the role said, but I'm still gonna follow through with it with the basis of my knowledge is still the same.
You cannot.
I cannot.
Like you can say,
Okay.
"Oh, that failed. That didn't work out. Didn't really learn anything about her." And then therefore I'm not going to blindly shoot my shot. You can.
Eddie, I have an ability called Sharpshooter, all right? I take a -5 to my hit roll in order to make a great shot, all right?
All right.
Zian already takes his risks when it comes to shots in the dark, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to.
Okay. All
I don't
right.
know.
Um.
I don't want to make this excessively RP and mushy, like RPing relationships and shit like that. I'm sure you understand. Um, I'm just doing this for the laughs because I have nothing else to do in my downtime.
All right. Spend another 250 gold, and
All right, and we'll see what the dice say.
yeah.
And then I hope there's a relationship gain or plus gain with your system based on whatever I get. So minus 250.
Yeah. Um. Roll a Where is the? What did I say?
This is so ridiculous, but it's great at the same time. I'm glad we could do this, Eddie.
Yeah, no, that's
This is what D&D is all about.
This is, and I'm so ready for this die roll to be like a 1 or something, and
there
it
it
just
is.
makes it so much better.
Yeah, it's another persuasion roll, and
Hell yeah! I mean, it can't get worse than my first one, right?
Well,
you didn't gain advantage.
Is this with advantage or no?
No, you didn't
Okay.
gain advantage. So.
Okay, so the rumors are working against me here.
the common folk are talking about you.
The extensive knowledge I learned is working against me. All right, so just a persuasion roll, no advantage. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Drum roll. Bam. Hell yeah! We did it, boys. The die roll came through.
Man, Xion's not really used to this whole like politics thing.
Hell no, this ain't about politics. This is between. Oh man, this makes it so much better.
All right. That's shit.
This makes it so good.
I'm so glad this is happening now and not at the party.
Okay,
we just gave Valerian another follower.
Do me a favor, roll a d20 with a -1.
With a -1?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Let's see. 3.
Whatever that means.
Oh man, imagine if you got a 0.
Okay.
I mean, 2 1s in a row would make this great.
Roll a d8 with add your rank and your social score to it.
We're at rank 5, right?
Yep. So
yeah. So it's plus 13.
Yeah. 15. Okay.
The same thing. It's literally the same thing.
At least you're consistent.
It's a 2 plus 13.
She is now unfriendly to you guys. You really fucked things up. So however it is that you want to picture it, but between the rumors and how poorly you communicated with her, like she essentially.
Wait, what was her relationship or reputation to us before?
Neutral.
A 13 would be a minor gain.
What are you talking about? A 13
based on your reputation.
No.
Oh, I cut it in half. That's right. Duh.
No. You rolled a 3. That's a loss.
Oh,
so
the first one was okay. Gotcha.
So you lost 15 reputation out of 20 in the neutral, which dropped her. She was.
Well, no, isn't it cut in half?
No. It was a loss, not a minor loss, because you rolled a 3 while she's neutral.
Oh, the minor gain before meant it was half and not the full. Yeah. Got you. Okay, now I understand the system. All right, that makes sense. Because I'm looking at your little thing on Discord just to see how that was going, and I was like, wait, it was like a huge loss, right?
Yeah.
So the 3 that I got means it's a loss, not a minor loss, and it was 15. So yeah, okay. But is this just for me or the entire group?
It will be just for you in that. So
No,
for the
I want it
group,
to be the whole group because that way she hates Argos too.
so
No, don't make her hate me.
Don't make
We're
her
both,
hate.
we're both
That's fair.
green.
That's fair.
but
We're both green.
yeah. Let's see.
She doesn't hate us necessarily.
She's just not happy about you, I guess.
She isn't happy about my antics.
Yeah, she's very upset with you. So
She values her privacy, I guess.
Thanks, Julius. This is great.
He's a
I can
great wing.
blame. The best part is I can just blame this all on Julius.
He's a great wingman. Don't you be
Julius just keeps laughing because that went perfect.
Yeah, I totally brought Julius with me too. Yeah,
that's
I
part.
totally brought Julius.
That's actually part.
That's
of the
why
problem.
it failed.
Yeah, that was actually
Yeah.
part of the problem.
That's why I got a 1 on the persuasion. Is because Julius was there, and he probably summoned another demon while we were talking about it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So overall,
perfect.
yeah. So we had to do all the rolls, see what happened, and then we can figure out what actually happened, which was that you brought Julius in to talk to her, and then you tried to make this whole thing seem like it was romantic, but Julius just kept like doing signals as if it was supposed to be for a 3-way, and that just wasn't how she rolled, and she got very upset and left.
And
Hell yeah. But afterwards, Julius ends up. Let's see how Julius feels. Roll another d20. Julius is friendly to you. So
roll a d20 just flat.
Add a 1.
Okay. 6 apparently.
All right.
I'm getting really bad rolls now. Like what? That's like a ton in a row.
But 6 is 6 is neutral, so nothing happens with yours and Julius's relationship. But
well, good thing
as to be expected.
Julius. Yeah.
As to be expected.
But
Julius is a valuable asset.
He is. Especially in the last 2 weeks.
So with all that aside, Thorn and Rich, did you guys think of anything you guys wanted to do for the last bits?
Yeah, Thorn remembered something.
What does Thorn remember?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but at the party, Thorn learned that Ea is fairly knowledgeable in magic, correct? I have that written down. I just wanted to make sure I did that correctly.
Oh, did I not write that down? If you wrote it down for her, I wrote it down for Dices. But that sounds right though.
Okay. Then Thorn wants to see if he can meet her and talk specifically to see if she would be willing to offer insight into his research, specifically about his own condition, curse, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, the green black skin, or
well, his blood stuff.
His blood stuff,
because it's still not like normal in Theros, and he still doesn't understand it.
Okay.
That's kind of one of his main goals. So, if she can help, that's what he wants to do.
All right. Yeah. Let's. We'll use the research for this one. So base 50, roll intelligence roll.
Just intelligence, no skill for it.
Let's see. Yeah, it just says an intelligence check.
Okay.
And then you can throw money at it to get more plus.
How much money do I have to give? It's 100 per +1.
Yeah, with a base of 50, so maximum of 650 to get a +6.
Thorn will spend 350 out of his own money. It's kind of important to him.
Okay, that should give you a +3, and you roll and you add your intelligence modifier.
So, all right. Let me remove that from my gold amount before I forget. Okay. Intelligence. So that'd be 13.
Okay. Wow. Alright, so that gives you 2 pieces of lore. And the thing is about your blood is what you said?
Yeah, if you can offer any insight to his research. You can only get so far with one perspective.
Yeah. Sounds good. Alright.
And he'll share any of his notes that would be helpful.
Okay, so yeah, one of the things is that so one of the things you did already know was that your blood was similar to the harpy blood, right?
Yeah.
That harpy blood is similar to return blood. But it's mixed with something else. You're also Nyxborn, so there's a chance that somebody put that blood in you, and that it wouldn't have. It probably would not have been Farika. So it's, and along with the storyline that you have, this research gives you this first factoid. Phoenix cursed you with what is probably his own blood.
Ooh. All right.
Second bit of information that you got is that it made Thorn infertile.
All right.
Damn, dude.
That's
You can't have
pretty big.
kids.
What just happened?
You can't have kids.
Yeah,
That
apparently Thorn is infertile from his curse.
Oh, for a second I thought you meant impotent.
Gamers.